Better be important.
Need any help down there, Bill?
No, it's a mess, but we got it covered.
Roger that. Let us know if you need anything.
Andy, you busy? Guess I could use this, huh? I lied to the police. I saw who did it.
What?
I saw who killed Lee. He was thin and filthy and stinking like rotten flowers.
249.
Very few thieves would have the discernment to realize that this was one of the museum's most unusual pieces.
Susan Smith stole that fetish, and she was the one who planted it here.
Oh, my. What a sensual candlestick.
Take your hands off that.
Good evening, Mr. Smith.
Dean Murray?
Andy, do you know Dr. Carey, the curator of the University Museum?
Hi. What's going on, Edward?
I'm a little busy right now, Andy.
Yes. Mr. Bellingham is packing. He's leaving the university.
Oh. Pity. Would have been a nice acquisition if the mummy had come with it.
What happened to the mummy?
He never did have taste. And I don't care how cheap the psychology is, I still hate these stupid chrysanthemums.
I'm aware of that, operator, but I've been trying to get through to this number for a half hour now.
Damn fuses.
Hey! Oh! Ah! Oh, you're awake. That's my master's stasis. What are you doing? Well, I'm going to start a little fire under your chair and roast your nuts.
Why?
Why? Because you killed my sister and my best friend. That's why.
I didn't kill them.
Right. Your friend Lot 249 did. I thought he'd be back.
The alleged perpetrator's got an airtight alibi. He's been dead for 3,000 years.
Well, then these should make for excellent kindling.
Oh, Andy, you're crazy.
Ooh, damn, I think I forgot my matches.
Grow, O light. Ascend, O light. Rise, O light. Come forth, O light. O darkness, remove. Shit, Haskell. Remove thyself from him. Open Tat. Open Nap. Open his eyes. Open his eyes. Open.
Edward, I believe in being prepared. Safe batteries in case those fuses blow again. Need a hand up there, fella? Huh? Jesus. Edward, I'm not going to apologize for Lee or for Susan for what they did to you. And I'm not going to call the cops either, because who in their right mind is really going to believe that a 3,000-year-old mummy really did come back to life anyway, huh? But I do have another idea. Well, that just about takes care of that, doesn't it?
Would you untie me, please?
Yeah, of course. Just as soon as you tell me where the scroll is.
You don't need the scroll. It only worked for that particular mummy, which you've totally destroyed. It's the second drawer in the desk on the right. It's irreplaceable.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
The scroll would have made my entire career.
Oh, my sister and my best friend died because of this.
Killing me won't bring them back.
Well, if I let you live, that will bring them back?
Don't worry, Andy. You'll never see me again. But I'll find a way to keep in touch. Open Tat, open Nap, and bind them both to my service and to the gods of death, terror, and revenge.
Hey, man, what's so fucking funny?
Oh, I was just thinking of this guy I know. Couldn't distinguish a Third Dynasty sacred scroll from a piece of post-Alexandrine pictogram porn.
Yeah, Mom, I promise. I'll be home as soon as finals are over. Yeah, I know. The funeral was hard on me, too. No, No, the police still don't have any leads yet. All right? I'll see you next week. Bye.
Andy? Bellingham sends his regards.
Antiques was so fascinating. You told that very well.
Thank you.
My goodness, it's almost 1 o'clock. We've got to get things started.
You know, if I'm not home by 6, they're going to come looking.
Looking for what, dear?
Wait. I want to tell you another story.
Time to put the book away.
But I haven't told you the best story yet. I had to stop reading it twice because it got me so scared. It's the one about the old man who's so rich, and he lives in this big old house all by himself.
Okay. This will be the last story, and you have to make it quick.
I will, I promise. Anyway, it's about this old man. His name is Drogan. Old man Drogan had this big problem. So he hired this man to help him with this big problem. A very professional man.
Already taken care of, pal.
Here, Mr. Halston, here. You are Mr. Halston, aren't you?
That's me.
Tell the driver to wait.
The man says you should wait.
For what this guy's paying, I ain't going nowhere, pal. Take your time.
Mr. Halston, in here. I want you to make a hit. That is what you do, I understand.
How did you get my name?
Mr. Saul Loger told me that you know him.
Who do you want to hit?
Your victim is right behind you.
I ought to kill you for that. I don't like jokes.
I don't make jokes. Sit down. Here. Sit down, Mr. Halston, and look in that envelope. $50,000. There'll be another $50,000 when you bring me proof that the cat has ended its time on Earth.
I don't believe this. You're hiring me to kill a cat?
That cat has killed 3 people in this household. That leaves me. I need not explain anything, but I will. In fact, I feel the need to justify myself so you won't think me mad. This is quite a mansion, don't you think, Mr. Halston? Quite a mansion. Help me out. Over the years, I filled this place with everything. Everything you could want. Everything you could ever want. There used to be 4 of us living here. Myself and Carolyn Broadmoor, the only friend of my sister, Amanda. And Richard Gage, a hired man with the family almost 20 years. We were a dull collection of rich, old, unhappy people. came. It was Gage who saw it first. He tried repeatedly to scare it away, but every time he drove it off, it kept coming back. Finally, my sister Amanda noticed the animal. She's the one who took it in.
Oh, the poor little thing. It's starving.
Is you hungry, darling? Is you hungry?
That's aggravating to see, Carolyn. Get rid of the filthy thing.
That's aggravate my brother, Carolyn. Don't pay any attention.
I want it out of here, Amanda. Either out of here or dead. Which is it to be?
Don't you ever dare to hurt this cat. You hate cats, you always have.
No, sister, you're wrong. I don't hate cats. Cats hate me. Don't you see? We're all in danger as long as that animal is in this house. You'll find out. You'll find out.
You all right?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know who I am, don't you? That is where my money comes from.
Drogan Pharmaceuticals.
One of the biggest drug companies in America, Mr. Halston. And the cornerstone of our financial success has always been this Tridomo, Phenobarbin, Compound G. Good old Tridomo G. A combination painkiller, tranquilizer, and mild hallucinogen. Remarkably helpful to those of us fighting the debilitating effects of an aging heart.
It's also remarkably expensive. It's also remarkably habit-forming.
I've read all about it, Drogan. That stuff's one step up from street junk. You've obviously done very well with it.
And you've done well yourself. Saul Loja knows of at least 24 jobs you have done for various members of the professional community.
All right. So we each know who it is we're dealing with. Why don't you tell me the rest of the story about that cat?
Yes. The cat killed them. I warned them, but they wouldn't listen. They found out. They found out. My sister was the first to die. It was midnight. She was on her way to the kitchen to get that evil beast some food. We heard her scream. Death by accident, the coroner said. But I knew.
Why didn't you get rid of the cat then?
I tried, Mr. Halston. I tried. I'll kill it. Let me have it, Carolyn. I'll kill it. Carolyn Broadmoor locked the damn thing in her room. She became obsessed with the animal. I'm going to kill it. Do you hear me? I'll kill it. I'll kill. My mother told me once that cats like to get babies and old people when they're asleep and steal their breath. Carolyn died at midnight as well, suffocated in her bed. The coroner said natural causes in her case. But again, I knew.
What'd you do then?
I told Gage to get rid of the vile thing. It took him almost 24 hours to find the cat and capture it. Without concern for the time, I sent him out to Milford, to the veterinarian there. To have the beast put away once and for all. I phoned ahead to the vet. Mr. Drogan, he said, it's midnight.